When the band began to play, the stars were shining bright. Now the milkman's on its way, it's too late to say goodnight. So good morning, West Warwick High School. Good morning to you and you and you and you. Good morning, West Warwick High School. Today is Wednesday, May 11th, and it is a day B. The periods go 6-4-5-7-1-2. My name is Ethan Britson.
And I'm Silvana Silvestri, and this is the morning show. Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Look out for the latest episode of the Word with Wizards podcast. On the show, Mr. White interviews Matt Dennison's father and hockey coach about Matt's memory and trying to change the DUI laws in Rhode Island. Check your emails for a link to the show, which you can listen to right on this YouTube channel and Spotify.
Attention Spanish Club members, the first ever Fiesta de Choco Taco con Helado will be today in room 187 from 1:50 to 3. Please sign up with your Spanish teacher or La Senora Borges if you would like to attend.
Perfecto! And now for a message from Stand.
In September, the West Warwick High School chapter of Stand set out to bring awareness to the issue of drunk driving. In January, we started recording audio public service announcements based on a true story. The voices you will hear are a reproduction of that story read by students who were not involved in the incident depicted. This information is now even more relevant after two of our own students were involved in a crash with an alleged drunk driver in a separate incident.
You never mentioned what happened to the other driver. Was he okay? Was he injured?
I don't know. My dad could have seriously hurt or even killed him. This is why I strongly believe parents have an impact on their children's decision-making related to drugs and alcohol use. My dad was always drinking and smoking, so it influenced me into thinking it was okay to do. Luckily, I was wearing my seatbelt, so I only had whiplash for the next week. After the incident, and even now, I still think about it. When we got back, my father was still drunk and told my brother. The way my father described it, my brother thought it was just a game. He never thought about the consequences of what could have happened, that he could have killed us or someone else.
You never mentioned your mother's reaction. What about her? What did she do?
My mother didn't know. When I mentioned the incident months later, she was so mad at my father that she didn't allow us to see him for a while. I was so relieved. I kept thinking that if we saw him, that it could happen again. It would give me a panic attack. With him, he always wanted us to smoke or drink with him, but I kept refusing. Now whenever a car gets too close to us or even drives too fast with my family, I still react. Even driving with friends makes me nervous. Really driving with anyone, especially males, makes me so nervous that it can almost send me into a panic attack. The day of the incident, I kept looking at the news to see if they had covered the crash, to see if the other driver had survived. But it never showed, so I was filled with anxiety wondering if everyone was okay.
For more information on the effects of tobacco and alcohol, please go to WWHS Stand, STAAND, on Facebook and Instagram. If you feel you want to talk to someone, there is hope, and you are not alone. At this school, you can go to your guidance counselor, social worker, or student assistance counselor, and any teacher can get you someone to talk to, because your feelings matter.
The Gender and Sexuality Alliance will meet every Friday in room 151, the chorus room. Meetings will be held from 1:45 to 2:15 each week. The GSA is a safe space for all students who want to support the LGBTQ community in our school. If you want more information, contact Mrs. Spellman.
Contact who?
Mrs. Spellman.
My bad. Oh, sorry, I needed a little rest. And in sports. According to my handy-dandy script here, the tennis team lost at Charahoe 6-1 Monday. And the golf team lost to the Hendrigan Junior Varsity squad in a non-league match 200 to 207. Logan Jarbo led the Wizards shooting a 48 over 9 holes.
And on the sports schedule today, the baseball team hosts the Wheeler Rocky Hill Co-op at Ray Silva Field at 5. The softball team hosts North Providence at Amby Smith Field at 4. The boys volleyball team hosts the Tolman Shia Co-op team at 6. And the boys tennis team hosts Central at River Point at 3:30.
And now for the weather. Looking ahead in our neck in the woods, the high today will be 56 and the low 46. It is currently 47 outside, mostly sunny again, but still a bit windy today. Sunset is at 7:55 p.m., and I'm going to give it today a 7 out of 10 on the barometer.
Woo! And celebrating a birthday today are Isabel Hagen, Julian Hammond, J.C. McKenna, and June O'Neill. They share a birthday with the Angry Birds movie, which was released on this day in 2016.
Oh, and I heard they were going to write a script for that movie, but then they just decided to wing it! Wing. Oh, and that's it for today's show. From all of us up here, have a well-dressed Wednesday, Wizards.